arc, and we're finally going to have our first monthly champions in just a short amount of time.
Here we go then, PSG going with the Rico Brock Max comp. What do you think about that, Woody?
Interesting, Brock is getting some sneaky firepower over there on the Qlash safe. You see it ticking down already into the 80s. He's going to be finished off, but that's going to be a nice early lead for PSG. They're not going to gain much more of a footing. They're going to have to defend against a big, mean bull storming on in here.
Yeah, I like EA's positioning there. Does get taken down by Jordan, but before then he was doing a great job actually of pushing back PSG, who will now be on the offense with that max super pop from Coop to Ace and the takedown. Surely, no, Chaos might actually get the kill here. He's surviving on that Robo Retreat star power, whizzing around the map there, and PSG, he does get taken down eventually, but it took them a while.
Yeah, it looks like that super from Max doesn't stack with Robo Retreat. He's moving fast enough though, and it's super hard to reach Jordan. Oh, I take that back. He walked right into Max. That's going to be the end of his run. Only damage so far has been from those few shots from Brock out there on the left side, and PSG will keep their lead, but look out, because Max sneaking in on the save now, getting a few pop shots off, and Bull can deal a ton of damage too if he gets anywhere close.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's like Chaos, and Imune's doing some great work there, side and side, taking the save down to 77% there for PSG. A really nice strategy of just taking both lanes either side and just putting pressure on that PSG safe there.
Advantage here for the red players as they try to hold on to the center, but nice shooting from Coop to Ace, able to take them down, and Max is going to sneak around and get a few shots off onto the safe, evening up the score here and even pulling ahead now. That's an uncontested safe now. Coop to Ace with several shots, destroying the wall out in front. Rely is going to give an easy angle for Rico to take the safe down to 37. Big advantage for PSG.
So much damage went down there onto the Qlash safe there from PSG. It was a really, really good, hard push. But Gears now got super. He's going to rush in. He might have star power now as well. She does. Very low, however, and it's a pretty good defense from PSG.
Ooh, nice shots from Chaos as well, able to get a free angle on the safe, trying to even the score up here, but Qlash is snuck in over on the right side to have to deal with Rely now on defense. You got to be careful because PSG is happy to make a base race happen at this point. They've got the DPS to be able to win that contest, so Qlash really having to play both offense and defense now.
Going in there,
they're pulling ahead. That might be it. Qlash have now pulled ahead on damage. Can Coop to Ace make it into the enemy safe and get 4% off? He needs to get it now. Last chance.
So much tanking there, and it's not going to be enough.
A brick wall built by Qlash will hold on to the win. Well played to them. A last stab at the final moment, just enough to pull off a win.
Very, very close. Qlash were behind for the majority of that game. PSG maybe thinking they had it already in the bag, and EA just chose his moments. He was very patient in doing so, actually. Pretty much shut down the entire game, but hit those shots when it mattered most. It just doesn't look like any team changes here for PSG. Guille bringing out the bow option. One of Guille's little back cards in his pocket, and didn't work out too well. They went down pretty quick.
Bo is eliminated, but not much of a chance to get any damage in now. Nice defense from Muniz out on the left side, and Bo is back in the action, charging up that super and getting ready to lay down some traps. But wow, a really quick hit from Jordan out on the top side is going to take that save all the way down to 62%. Really clever shot there.
Yeah, Jordan left uncontested there and did get a decent amount of damage. A great shot there from iChaos, and does take down each other. Those bow mines on the safe, though, are going to make some damage happen and also break those walls if PSG continue to trip them, and Coop to Ace seems to be doing just that.
Jordan walking awfully close to that last mine, but he hasn't set it off just yet. Good news for the PSG defenders as they will keep their wall out in front of the safe and making it a bit more difficult for Qlash to be able to lock on there. Nice win from Muniz, who's going to walk down to the PSG safe now and get a few more shots off, harassing the blue team here and almost pulling Qlash ahead, just behind by 3% damage now.
Yeah, just staying alive there, but I mean, it's just forced PSG to remain in their spawn and stay on defense, and that stopped them from pushing up the map. It's surviving so just about on 400 HP. Super pop there, Guille running down the right-hand side here. Jordan shutting it down, Guille with the mines. This is a good chance for Qlash, but I think Ace is going to get the kill.
Yikes, triggering more mines on that safe now. It's down to 51% health. Qlash with an advantage again as we go into the last minute of this match. Coop to Ace souped up and trying to get some more speedy hits in on that safe to pull ahead, but Qlash defense has been strong the whole game, and it looks like they're going to be able to get this shut down. Nice shots there from Rely, but you're kind of wondering, why haven't we gotten Rocket Rain on that defensive wall yet?
Yeah, this is very true. It's definitely preventing PSG from getting even more damage and value from Jordan with that Rico super. But Guillet's mines are actually doing quite well for themselves, and I think he's going to pop some more out probably before he dies here. And that could be something which, when PSG spawn back in, they continue to trigger. Look at this now! IKaos and Guillet getting tons and tons of damage here, but I think we might have a safe rush going on 19% on theirs. They're still behind, Woody.
Double teaming the PSG safe. If IKaos gets a super here, he could deal a ton of damage, trying to push back Jordan, but it's not going to happen this time. Advantage for PSG, and they just need to hold on to defense. The last remaining attacker sneaking down to the left side. Bo's going to get a few shots off of the PSG safe, but it's not going to be enough. Single digits left on Qlash, and there it goes! Destroyed! And PSG will claim victory in game number 2.
The equalizer then from PSG, a very, very strong performance there. I think the bow pick didn't really necessarily work out too well for Guillet. Did get some trip mine value. I think we might see a bit of a team comp switch up though from Qlash in the next game.
Ooh, what are you expecting to see swapped out?
I think the bow maybe could be switched out for something maybe more long range or more tanky perhaps. More
value.
Yep, higher level of communications no doubt. And we are going to see Guillet switch to Brock this time, rocking that skin as well. Qlash actually pushing up quite quickly, but it's not going to work out well. Qlash on his own there on that top left-hand side, and if left uncontested, could get some damage here.
Yeah, Qlash choosing to fight off Imunis instead of going for that safe damage early on. PSG going to take 19% off their own safe, but still going to be in it. Guillet gets a few nice pop shots, and with that incendiary super there, he's getting some additional splash damage onto the enemies walking around in the center bush here. Nice rocket rain as Qlash will open up that safe to enemy fire right now.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage now for Qlash, and I think that was very much a wise decision to swap out for that Brock. Now the walls are completely down, exposing them for IKaos to get as much damage as possible on the PSG safe there.
Super scary bounce damage from these Ricos coming in. I gotta really hand it to IKaos. He's doing a great job with those angles, but taken down there at the last moment. Rely able to pop those shots directly on and get quite a bit of damage of his own. Advantage right now for Qlash as they've gotten PSG down to almost half health right now. Qlash making a charge in here and getting some nice hits on Guillet. Not able to finish him off though, and at the 3-on-1, it looks like he's going to be down for the count. Finished off, but Qlash have once again managed to get a bit more chip off of PSG, and we're now moving into the last minute of the match, Art.
Yeah, and with Guillet rolling up now as well, this is a great chance for Qlash to pop. So they do. Imunis now rushing towards the safe, and they got shut down though so quickly by Qlash.
Nice duck behind by Imunis. Super's up, but can't escape this firepower. Nice shots from Guillet as he lands all 3 on the safe, and we'll get some additional incendiary damage, bringing it down to 20% now. Jordan's really gonna have to fight hard to finish him off, but he doesn't get it. That's gonna be it. Guillet with the rocket rain finishes off the enemy safe, and Qlash score the win in game number 3.
The Brock pick there coming into its own, and that gave Qlash the victory, bringing them in to take that first set and giving them a bit more of a boost going into our next game mode. It was definitely the right move to make. Changing from Bo to Brock helped them so much to gain that all-important damage, and the rest speaks for itself.
Nice shooting there from Guillet, and as you see, popping down the enemy Rico, he had an open shot on the safe. Nothing left to stop him at the end. It was a risky play from PSG to try to get some more damage in and play defense at the same time, but Qlash would not be denied. PSG, for them to win it now. Qlash seems to be in control right now. Brawler swap outs from PSG haven't really gone in their favor. They don't really seem to have their footing as they tend to get early in the match when they win.
Guillet pushing up on that right-hand side lane there, getting some chip damage as Jordan was struggling to take care of it. He still remains there, healing up as well. Great, and that incendiary star power as well, just ticking away on the PSG. Continue to pressure as well from Imunis, and a miss from Jordan. This is a fantastic start for Qlash.
Can't catch Imunis, really juking and dodging out those shots. We're going to take a look at both safes now as they're all under fire. It's looking like a base race now, and an advantage for Qlash. They're going to hold on to a little bit more hit points on their safe as Imunis pummels away at it, but can't quite finish it off. On the other side, Qlash doing his best to keep that safe on the top down, but in the 21% now, big advantage for PSG.
Yeah, Qlash was doing so much work there. Those max shots just hitting every single time on the Qlash safe. And now it is really close. Only 1% in it. IKaos whizzing around trying to stay alive here. Munis pushing in, and Qlash gets the takedown.
Qlash take the first set on a 3-1 score. Looking not so hot in the mid-stage of that game, but collapsing and just nuking down the enemy brawlers here. You could see Rely hiding behind the wall. Coup Ace doing his best to take out Imunas, but not having any luck. And with all three brawlers firing away, that save wasn't long for this world. They meditate and focus on this game in order to stay so consistent. So let's see how that works out for them in set number 2.
Gonna see Coup Ace going with his favorite of Gene. Early pressure from Riley as well is going to give a good level of control now for PSG. Coup Ace has yet another super, which is going to be a really good start, I think, now for PSG, and Qlash on the bit of the back foot.
Yeah, you can see the supers on the board right there. Rosa, interestingly, actually going to go for the Thorny Gloves, adding 220 damage per punch whenever she's souped up. So Rely not going to use the plant life out there on the corners, instead letting Coup Ace top him off with that little bit of magic puff. No damage from that siege, but PSG will hold center control here, even though Qlash has 1 bolt more than them.
Yeah, Coup Ace just holding on to that super as well, and yeah, Thorny Gloves is an interesting choice, especially on this map. You could choose Plant Life and choose to be using those side lanes to heal, but Riley going straight in, and Munas goes down on that side. Very, very good early start here for PSG. If they can bank this bolt and the next one, then this could be another push if Jordan can win the side lane, but he's getting outnumbered here by a lot of Qlash players on that left-hand side there.
You saw, even though there weren't many Qlash players kind of contesting the very center of that map, PSG were unable to push in because they couldn't know where their enemies were at. That super from Sandy coming in really helpful here to help give Qlash the lane control on that left side.
This could be a good defense here for PSG if Coup Ace can gain his super. He has not got it yet, and Qlash might be looking to finish this early on. If they don't, however, it must be noted that PSG have got a 6-bolt lead, or actually like a 4-bolt lead over Qlash here, and that could go into their advantage if they can just obtain a little bit of mid-control here in these final 20 seconds of this last siege coming up.
This is a really dangerous spot for Qlash. Even though they got a bit of damage in there, they're behind on bolts, and we're probably going to see an even bigger siege machine coming in very last one. PSG have been piling the bolts up, and a lucky spawn right next to Rely is going to give them another one to finish things off. 9 bolts are going to be coming in for the PSG side of the arena. Can Qlash hold on to their base?
They need 32% damage now to be able to match. Early pull from Coup Ace on Guille might actually mean that Guille is able to spawn in and tank the bot here. This might go against PSG. Riley's getting as much as he can. Damage going in here. 69%. 68%.
Oh my goodness!
No way!
What? Oh!
What?
Wild! The super from Sandy. Rude winds ticking away at that Ike. Barely giving advantage to PSG. Just enough to get the win.
What did we just witness? We almost had a draw in Siege, and the Sandy star power there, and that's why these star powers are so important to get right. That additional tick damage from that star power on that super there made all the difference, Woody.
I thought we were going to see the first draw of all time, but throwing that's over.
Absolutely, yeah. It was that takedown of gear. A lot of the Qlash members were spawning in at that time, able to tank successfully and not take damage from the bot, and that almost cost PSG, but that clutch save at the end, wow.
All right, getting back into game number 2 now. Qlash are going to get a dominant lead early on. In fact, a Gene pull is going to grab Rosa into range of that Ike, finishing her off, but not before she grabs a bolt of her own. Still, it's going to be 3 siege bot coming in from Qlash to start things off. That's going to be a dominant lead for them early on.
Yep, an early defense needed now from PSG as Riley goes down looking to spawn in, but Coup Ace does have pull. Will be probably looking to do so on the right-hand side right about now, and it'll be interesting to see whether any of the Qlash members get too close too early on. Actually, Coup Ace can actually hold on to that super because Riley did an amazing job of taking down that bot.
Yeah, it gives a few more seconds to protect while he's invulnerable. Rely over on that left side now, trying to just stay alive. Takes another shot from Guille, but not enough to finish him off. And it's Qlash holding on to the center with the Boltonomics advantage here now. But can PSG get enough so that their third and final siege attempt can be the knockout blow?
Yeah, this is great from Qlash. Unfortunately, our Chaos goes down there, but nevertheless banking a ton of bolts. A level 7 coming in, and PSG have only banked 1 bolt, Woody.
Oh man, that is not a good look. PSG, having taken the first game win, seems to just be on their heels now, knocked back by a vengeful Team Qlash, not letting just Rude Sands finish them off. Nice pull from Coupe de Ace, is able to keep that Siege Machine off of their Ike. Only 92% damage for PSG. The defense has been on point for them.
Riley is all on his own here and goes down. It's a really dominant performance now from Qlash on the return after just taking that loss in the previous game. And they are really fighting hard. Another super pop as well from Imunis, giving GA some additional speed to bank these bolts. We're looking at possibly even a 10 bot coming in.
PSG is going to have to make a heroic dive up at that enemy Ike if they want to have any chance at winning this right now. But even if they do that, they'd have to play heroic defense on top of that. And it just seems like a bit too much to ask for them. Qlash, with all 3 Siege Machines, will take the win in game number 2.
Yeah, there's nothing that PSG will be able to do here. Even like you say, with that additional damage, if someone were to run up and get some, it was just too much PSG to handle. Qlash will take that game.
Well played to them, tying up this set number 2. Qlash coming back with a vengeance. I think that their brawler lineup that last game was really effective. We didn't hardly see any bolts accumulated by PSG until the very end when it was too late. So hats off to Qlash for their dominant performance from early, mid, and late game.
With Max.
In a map like this where losing one brawler means your opponents get the next Siege Machine, a Sandy super at the right position and right time can really make all the difference. And I think you're about to see the exact reverse of what happened last game. By having that early lead right now, PSG are about to get the first siege and snowball onto victory. I'm gonna call it early right now. I think PSG have got the right setup to make it happen this time.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, I think you might be right there, actually. I think it's a very wise choice to change brawlers here and to take the mirror comp there. And I think Riley now can put a lot of additional pressure. If he can pop his super now, he's probably going to wait. Actually, they could use that very much to their advantage if they can just hold the middle ground here as Qlash is trying to recollect themselves. That was a lot of damage, actually.
That might be the most damaging first siege that we've seen in a long time. I think Qlash have actually been able to pull off a 1 siege win before, but barring that, PSG have just dealt a walloping blow.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I didn't even see it ticking down, but 50% damage on the first push is a big ask to come back from here.
Mutants got boxed out, and I think that was one of the reasons why Qlash weren't really able to defend. It was just 2 brawlers trying to shut down that siege, and there weren't any supers on their side to be able to drag that bot away either.
They got a push now, though, and now PSG are going to be on the defense. Riley going with a lot of early damage, Gear with a quick takedown there on the side, and this could be a good, strong push. All 3 members of Qlash are alive and ready to cause that damage.
Qlash hoping to equalize because they know that they've got a bolt disadvantage going into the last siege. 30 seconds remain, and PSG is ahead by 4 bolts. Qlash with the mid lane control, though. Can they get it evened up?
IK's got a great pull there. That's going to give Qlash a lot of control here. Going in, and Gia again on that side. They're all down. PSG are all down except for Jordan, but what can he do on his own?
The team kill, and what a comeback for Qlash. They've earned the 2nd siege bot, and it looks like the 3rd will go to them as well. PSG doing their best to mitigate the size of this bot, but he is going to be coming in hard and heavy. Storming through level 9. That safe is not safe at all.
No, that level 9 bot is running quick and fast. Coupe de Ace is absolutely going to have to pull this time. He goes for the pull, gets taken down in response. This is getting messy. Oh, look at that damage going in. Qlash are going to be victorious.
Well played to them. I thought PSG was going to take it, but Qlash can never be underestimated. Regaining control for that last siege with an epic team kill. They've picked up the game number 2 and are just 1 game away from the 2nd set.
Yeah, it's flown by so quickly here. Like I said, Qlash are going to be looking to finish this quickly. They've got the momentum and they know they've got the skills. They've been here time and time again. So they're going to be looking to now put those nails in the coffin and just get this over and done with as quickly as they can.
Thumbs up from the Qlash team. Imunis, Guille, and Chaos ready to reign supreme in this game number 3. Losing a couple brawlers out there on the right side, though. PSG not looking too happy or healthy.
It was a great pull. Actually, both of those players went down. Coupe de Ace and Muniz go down there as well. It was a lot of sudden deaths there in that early opening seconds. both teams are not going to be looking to be too passive here, it seems.
Yeah, Qlash getting the first siege bot, even though PSG now have 3 bolts. It's just going to be a level 2, which should be pretty easy for PSG to handle. They'll kind of suicide into that bot and let it kill them, but in doing so, slow down its advance and let that Ike get a ton of damage off. There's going to be some chip damage here from Qlash, but relatively well mitigated. And a nice pull there from Coop to Ace, able to give them center control at a 3-2 brawler advantage.
Look at that Gene pull there from Chaos. Does get the, it goes actually against his favor there, but it was a really interesting super from Rayleigh to get quickly back into the center of the map, and this is why PSG have got actually a pretty good spot here. 6 bolts in the bank as well. This could be their round here.
Wow, Qlash are starting to catch back up there. They've got mid-control of the map, and even though they're probably not going to get this second siege, they're going to have a lot of bolts in their favor for the third one. But if PSG can reclaim center control of the map with this level 7 siege bot, they may still have a shot at pulling off the win.
Oh, and down goes Rayleigh. That could be really devastating for this push for PSG. They're not going to be able to get as much damage as they wanted to. They're actually forced back and just now in a position where they've got to get so many bolts on the middle of this map to even just draw this, Woody.
They've got center control, but yeah, they need basically every bolt that spawns if they want to have even a shot at making this happen. But hey, they're doing pretty well so far. They've got every bolt that spawned. Nice Sandy super in the center, though, is going to help set up GA to grab a few of them, and that's really all that Qlash has to do at this point. Prevent PSG from getting those 7 bolts, and they ought to be able to get the win.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really tough thing now for PSG to come back. But with 2 seconds left, it's not looking hopeful. I would have probably saved that pull if I was Coop to Ace, but there's not much in it. There could be some potential damage made on either side, but that's a quick moving bot advancing now on the PSG Ike.
Oh, those punches are coming in hard and heavy. I don't care what universe you're from, that's gonna hurt. Big damage from Qlash, and that's all she wrote. Arc, the second set goes to the Spanish team.
Now Qlash are 2 sets up. 2 sets up. They are doing so well, and PSG need to now fight back. If they want to stay in this competition and be first, it's not looking good for PSG right now, Woody.
I think Qlash was expected to perform well, but starting off this match with a 2-0 score, that's as good as you can really hope for. They've dropped a couple of games here and there, but PSG have not been able to come back with anywhere near the skill and domination that Qlash have just demonstrated.
Now they're beginning to go for something a bit more close range. Actually, no, they're going to be going for pretty much another mirror comp. This Max Tara Gene comp that we're seeing time and time again this weekend.
Sandy up on top for Team Qlash, but Gene on the bottom by Jordan for PSG. I'm wondering, where is the pull going to come that's going to really make the difference in this map?
It might be there. Chaos goes down from the pull of Jordan, but now look at this push from Qlash. It's surely going to be a first goal and straight on the mark.
So with the Gene ability to pull, you'd expect him to be knocking down boxes or walls on the enemy side, or trying to grab a ball carrier at the last crucial moment. But I gotta say, I think Sandy is coming in clutch.
Oh my goodness me from GA there. That double suck was insane. Making it look easy.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, that was just a rapid domination from Qlash. That wasn't even close.
If you blink, you missed it. Guille is very, very competent with Tara, and if I was PSG right now, knowing that Guille is more than likely to pick Tara again, I would be very afraid.
Jordan feeling confident with the spooky brawler.
Yeah, Jordan's gone to the right lane this time instead of staying in the mid. Coop Ace opting to go and take those boxes for a bit of additional defense. Magic Puffs could come into play here, that additional healing. We'll have to wait and see. Some early good positioning here from PSG must be noted. Coop Ace with a nice pinch, but looks like he's going to go down here on this side now. He does.
It's all about the kills. You know, these brawlers are getting awfully low on hit points, but when you get the 3-2 brawler advantage, it gets pretty hard to overcome that, even if you're at high health. Chaos is going to toss up. He's passing forward, but not able to get the ball ahead to his Tara. That's going to be going down. kind of a wasted super, if you ask me. Didn't really kill Coop to Ace or knock down any boxes, Arc.
Yeah, not the best of supers from Gear, but we've seen time and time again that he can absolutely bring out the fire when it is needed, and I'm not convinced myself that he won't do that in this game. Here we go then, Qlash looking to push up here. Jordan's got pull, might choose to take the ball away from one of the players here, but looking to hold on to it in the meantime until the crucial moment, and I think that could be what determines whether this ball goes in here. PSG defending pretty well though.
Ball gets set up right there in the center, but they're not going to be able to take it in. It's actually going to be a sneaky move over on the right side from PSG. They're coming in caught. There's a chance from Relay. He takes the shot. It's in! Relay has scored, and PSG are on the board.
A great recovery then for PSG, who've got some momentum. They're going to be looking to get a quick second goal with Riley's super pop with Coop to Ace. Now looking to push up here. Qlash being a bit passive though. Gear's got pull. Watch out for Gear. He takes down Coop to Ace. Boom!
Nice kill, and with a healing shade to give a little bit of coverage there against Relay. Imunis is about to get another cool shot in.
This is dangerous now for PSG. Gear's shining in the walk, and he does walk the ball in. Second set to Qlash. Oh no, we're still going.
Yeah, equalized now 1-1 between these two teams. Qlash are now gaining the upper hand as a few boxes have been knocked down on their opponent's side of the map. Going to be easier to score if they can get the ball in close, but they're taking a ton of damage here. Sandy super is going to give some additional coverage, but wow, you're really going to have to walk that ball far away because Relay and Jordan won't be denied on the left side of the map.
Yeah, IKS almost was in a position there to walk it down, but he didn't want to do that. He wants to get the support of his teammates. And now Coop to Ace and Gear both using super. Coop to Ace shows his hand first, gets the takedown. That could put PSG in a great spot for overtime now.
Spooky spot. You don't want to be up that close to Atara if you can avoid it. IKS is going to barely survive here. He's hiding in his own super cloud now and doing a pretty good job at regaining the field. Jordan on defense is going to take a few pop shots. Nicely done there. Gets the pull, but doesn't get the finishing blow.
This is dangerous for PSG, really opted to push the ball back into their own corner, and Jordan's going to have to tank here, and tank really well. I mean, this is past the Guille, but Jordan intercepts, but Guille returns with a super shot, and it's in!
Guille scores! Qlash get the game! Put another one up, and it's a match point now, Arc.
Wow, this has just got real. Qlash now almost looking to well, they won't win away, would he? I mean, how much closer does it really get from being away from those points and that prize money?
Beautiful positioning from Relay there. You see him grabbing a shot from the very max range, but it's all up to Qlash for the reverse sweep, coming back with 2 goals that cannot be denied.
Same comp, and just keep doing exactly what they've been doing this whole time.
You're right, they have the same comp, but we get a swap out now. Jordan gonna be running Sandy himself instead of Gene. Maybe that's just the change they need to get the win. Otherwise, Qlash have a chance to take the match here with 1 more win.
It's a good spot for Qlash here. If they can,
goodness, a double kill!
Pass to Chaos and Gears, surely gonna score his first goal. 1 on the cards for Qlash.
It's in! 1 goal for Qlash and just 1 more to take the whole set and be crowned your first monthly champions here.
Sandy super in the middle is causing a little bit of difficulty now for Qlash. Let's see what happens.
He's getting close.
Kid Jordan walking in. He goes for the kills. Riley's on his own. He's going to super pop. Oh!
Not enough. Great denial by Imunis. The goalie coming in clutch here to shut down that push. Guille for the cross, sends the ball right into the center. That's a really dangerous position for PSG. If you get a dark black hole right on that wall, it might be able to knock it down. Great kill from Guille. He's only got 1 more left to worry about. Jordan in his way.
Plus, Angus is good.
Chaos has it. That's in. Goal! Qlash have won it all.
What a performance from Qlash. So consistent in this weekend. And they are now our first winners of the monthly LAN here in Katowice, Poland.
The Conquistadors from Spain have done it! Undefeated throughout the group stage and smashing success with a 3-1 in the semis and a 3-0 stomp of their opponents in the finals.
There it was there, Guille, with that suck the pass. IKS was good, and in the end, it was definitely a great day for Qlash.
Well done to Qlash. They'll be taking center stage now, where we will very soon get a chance to see them claim that big trophy. Let's send it on over
2 days completely undefeated. They have done it. Trevor, Guille, Imunez, and iChaos are your March champions!